What's going on, everybody? Wait for everybody to get here. Make sure you can hear me. Make sure you can see me. Make sure you got some paper. Make sure you got a pen. We're going to talk about something real important today. Make sure you're taking notes. Make sure you're taking notes. Welcome, 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 welcome. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them at the bottom. I'll be checking. If you wonder who I am, my name is Billy. We're going to be talking about Forex, right? I've been trading Forex and stocks for about 7 years now. So you about to get the real tea, not that watered down mess. It don't take years to learn Forex. I've taught people in 2 days. So make sure you got a piece of paper. Make sure you got a pen. I like to get real interactive. I feed off your energy. I want everybody to feed off my energy. I'm hyped. I'm turned. I'm on the West Coast. So if you're on the West Coast, say what's up to me. All right, looks like a good amount of people are in here. So once again, my name is Billy. I'm from Columbus, Georgia. Grew up in Nashville, Tennessee. Played football at Middle Tennessee State University, Blue Raiders. So if you're from the South, what's up? I've been a little bit everywhere. Florida, Maryland, Nashville. I'm in Oregon right now. So if you can see, I have a very free lifestyle. I preach financial freedom. I preach being able to move on your own time. I work the corporate job. I've done the 9 to 5. I know how it is, but Forex literally saved my life. So I'll get right into it. First off, I want to thank everybody for being in here. Make sure you're paying attention, please, because I'm gonna talk about something very important. Right at the end, I'm gonna teach you how to set up a trading account where you can trade stocks, cryptocurrencies, and Forex right from your phone, risk-free, no risk. I'll show you. It's real quick. So first off, a little bit about myself, right? Like I said, I'm from Columbus, Georgia. I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee. I went to Middle Tennessee State University. I was actually expert in everything. I majored in everything. I majored in criminal justice, computer science, everything. But I overheard somebody in the locker room talking about stocks and how stocks paid their college tuition. They were a walk-on. And I asked him, I said, man, your stocks are paying for your school? He was like, yeah, man. I was like, well, how does that work? Like, he kind of gave me the rundown, but he only gave me a little bit of game. So I actually switched my major from computer science to finance. I said, nobody's going to put me on game the way finance will, like the way a professor will. So changed my major to finance. I fell in love with it. But I saw that the bag was really in construction. So I always I'm thinking 10 steps ahead. I'm like, okay, cool. You can learn this finance game and be a financial advisor. I saw where the game was going. But I said the construction industry needs millennials now. They paying that bag, $60K right out of college. So I went Bob the Builder, put my hard hat on, changed my major to construction, and I ended up moving out to Florida. But while I was in college, I was still practicing stocks. So the first stock I ever traded was GoPro, and I got it like $40. It ended up like rising to about 90 something. I sold off around 85. So I'm feeling good. I'm like, man, I'm a professional stock trader now. Little did I know, right? So started reading, got on YouTube University, took notes. All these years I'm still practicing, putting a little money into it, whatever money I could, refund money. But then I realized I hit a wall. I realized that if you really want to make money in stocks, you have to have at least 10 grand, some real money, right? I didn't have some real money. So I heard about Forex, foreign exchange. You can pretty much transfer your currency to another country's currency without having to be in that country. So when I heard this, I'm like, so if the US economy crashes, I can go exchange my money into gold, euros, yen without having to be in those countries? Yes, you can. So you can actually make money on the market doing well, and you can make money on the market doing horrible. You can make money on the market crashing. So the reason I chose Forex is because it takes less capital than stocks, so you don't have to have a bunch of money. I've started accounts with $50, $100. You can do it straight from your phone, right? The market is open Monday through Friday, reopens on Sunday, so it's always going pretty much. If you need some quick capital, you can easily make quick capital. So these are reasons why I chose Forex, right? So who do you listen to, right? I don't know everybody's experience level in here, but if you're listening to a bunch of people when it comes to trading, you're wrong, right? It's the same thing with if you want to learn credit. You're not going to go ask a plumber how to get your credit score up. You're going to go talk to someone that has perfect credit. Now, that may sound funny, but most people don't think this way, right? We go ask our parents how to make money. We go asking friends how to make money. We go asking everybody except the people that got the money, right? So if you trade in Forex and stocks, stop going to these. I'm not hating on any organization, right? But do not go to these multi-level marketing companies. Do not go to somebody that knows how to make money doing what you're trying to do, right? You're going to go to somebody that's been proven in the Forex market, in the stock market. So that's what I did. I moved out to Florida. I was working in construction. The thing is, law of attraction is very real, right? I was taking notes every day on YouTube, reading books. I got stuck. I didn't know it was certain things that I didn't understand in Forex. Forex was just too hard for me to grasp. Some of the concepts were just hard for me to grasp. So then I went and got a mentor. Well, a mentor was attracted to me, I should say. And mentors come in weird ways, but he basically was able to fill the gaps for me. So that's one thing I'll say. If you want to learn how to trade, invest in a mentor, right? Don't be stubborn and say, I can do this on my own. You can't do it on your own, because the thing is, right, the way you trade is based off how you already think, like the way you view money, right? If you're scared of risk, then you're gonna be too scared to make certain trades. If you like the casino, you're gonna be treating the market like a casino, like it's gambling. You're gonna blow accounts. You're gonna put money in, blow it again. You're your own worst enemy. So you need to go get a mentor that can set you straight, right? So I got a few mentors. So at this point, I got a little success. You know, I'm making some money. I'm listening to them. But what I learned is they had their own strategy. I had mine. And I was starting to become actually a worse trader because I was so invested in them that I wasn't listening to myself. I was dependent upon them, you know, trade signals, stuff like that. So what happened was, long story short, we had a group where we did signals, but I just said, you know what? I'm not going to listen to my mentor anymore. I'm ready to start trading with my own money, right? And I did it, and I blew all my money, right? I put 1,000 in the account, I blew it. I put 300 in there, I blew it. I put 200, I kept blowing accounts, and I didn't understand why I kept blowing accounts. I was like, I understand this stuff, but I keep blowing accounts. And it all came down to this, right? Listen, this is very important. Patience. I didn't have patience, and I was listening to too many people, right? I was listening to the news. I was listening to my friends. I was listening to my mentors. There's something in trading called sentiment, right? So this is when you start taking notes. You need to find out what type of trader you are, right? I'm going to show you how to set up a demo account. I can show you how to trade in 24 hours. That's easy. But there's a simple, effective strategy that I use with my students that gets them to the point where they can learn quickly. You have to be an active learner when you're trading. You're not just gonna look at some charts and read a book or get a PowerPoint and understand how to trade. You have to actively trade, right? So you need to establish what type of trader you are. Do you like the news? Do you like to watch the news and see what's going on with the different countries? Me, that's boring to me. Like I like to sometimes, but I'm not a news guy. That's called fundamental analysis, right? Are you a technical guy? I'm a technical guy, right? I love to look at the charts. I can trace them. I can see what kind of patterns that's going on. I can see it. I can look at a chart and tell you what's gonna happen, right, with a currency. That's technical analysis. That's what I like to do. And then you got sentiment. Now sentiment is, think about Golden State versus the Raptors, right? All you're hearing all year is Golden State is gonna win the finals. Golden State is gonna win the finals. So what are you gonna do? Subconsciously, you're gonna go bet on the Warriors. You're gonna think the Warriors are gonna win the finals. That might not be your team, but everybody's like, oh, the Warriors gonna win it again easily, right? But what happens? The Raptors win. It's sentiment. Everybody has their different opinions. You're listening to the guys on TNT, the guys on NBA Network. Like, you're listening to so many people that your own opinion becomes their opinion. So in trading, I ignore all of that. I know exactly where I'm trading, why I'm doing it before I get into a trade. There's something called fear of missing out, right? Everybody says Bitcoin's risky, Forex risky. It's risky if you don't have risk management. Forex is very, very, very simple. People just overcomplicate it, right? And I'm going to break it down to you, make it real simple. So what you're going to do is you're going to download a demo account. And matter of fact, I'm going to show you right now how simple it is. So I said I was going to show you. Okay. So I have my phone, right? I'm going to go to the Apple Store. And I'm going to go to MetaTrader. So I'm going to go to MetaTrader 4, right? MetaTrader 4. You can take notes or do this with me. Well, most of you probably on your phone, so it's okay. I'll have a guide for you after this, because I don't want people getting distracted. But pretty much, when you download your demo account, what I want you to do, I want you to choose one currency, right? This is very important. Too many people, even people that are mentoring people, are trading 5-6 different pairs, right? You're not going to make money doing that. One thing, focus on one thing, right? I personally, the currency that I mastered was Ripple, right? This is when everybody's going crazy about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. I mastered Ripple. I wanted to go for the hardest one. Me mastering Ripple made it easier for me to master USD/JPY, gold, things like that. So let me back up. If I don't know everybody's experience level. So let's say the one currency you choose, right, is we're gonna go with a commodity. We're gonna go with gold, right? Write that down. So that's XAU/USD. This is the currency pair, XAU/USD. If you were trading USD/JPY, that would be the US dollar versus the Japanese yen. But we're trading gold. So we're trading gold versus the US dollar. Now what this means is you can buy or you can sell. So you can make money on the down and you can make money on the up, right? You can make money on the price going up or you can make money on the price going down, all from your phone, right? So if you buy, that means you expect the value of gold to be more valued than the US dollar, right? If you buy, that means you're buying gold and you expect the US dollar to drop in value. If you sell, that means you expect gold to go down in value and the US dollar to go up. So the way I like to think about this is the US market, the stock market, right? The US dollar. What is the US stock market doing? Now, if you know how to read charts, this is very important. You can see that gold has been consolidating since 2011, right? Like it's hitting 1300s, it's hitting 1400s, but it's getting ready to explode to 1600s. Now, what is that going to do to the U.S. economy? That means the U.S. economy is going to have to tank. The dollar is going to have to tank. So when the dollar tanks, people put their money into precious metals, right? And big money investors, this is a whole nother level of thinking. They're going to take their money out of the stock market, out of the US economy. They're going to put it into gold and precious metals, right? If you don't want to go buy some gold, we're not, let me back, right? Like people used to trade food, vegetables. People used to trade goats and sheep and animals. Then they started trading gold, right, for stuff. Then they started trading gold for stuff, right? Now we have fiat currencies, right? So Now we're moving into digital currency. So you see the cycle, right? Gold is still valuable though, right? So if the market crashes, investors go buy gold. But you don't have to go out and buy gold, right? You don't have to go sell your chains and all that stuff. You can trade it directly from your phone using MetaTrader 4. And that's what I'm going to give everybody at the end of this. I'm going to set you up with a demo account and you'll be able to practice this. And I'll give you my Instagram handle and everything at the end. I want to get through some things really fast. Okay, so what do you need to know when you get this demo account to really start trading, right? You don't know, let's say you don't know much about Forex, or let's say you do know everything you think you know about Forex, right? I have people in my bootcamp, in my investors bootcamp, that already know how to trade, but I have to change their mindset, right? They're still in that casino. They're still trying to trade too many. They have fear of missing out. Oh, Bitcoin's going up. I got to trade Bitcoin. Oh, gold is going up. I got to trade gold. No, you can make $1,000 in a day, $100 in a day, just trading one currency. One, keep your focus, right? I call it shiny object syndrome. Everybody, you know, if you're in e-commerce and then you see somebody get into their bag in real estate, now you want to go do real estate. And then real estate don't work out. You give it 2 weeks, you try to wholesale. Now you going back to e-com. And then after e-com, you want to try something else. That's shiny object syndrome. You can't get success switching lanes. Stay in your own lane. Now, Forex, you don't have to go be a Forex professor, right? Like, Forex chose me. I didn't want to be the guy that's teaching all these people Forex. I did it before. I was like, man, I don't want that responsibility. But I realized it chose me. It was my gift. I'm good at teaching people how to make money. So that's what I do all day. I teach people how to make money. I help them make money. I'm a consultant, right? That's my lane. Now, your lane might be something different, but you can still dip in that little Forex lane. You know what I'm saying? You can get some Forex money. It's not hard. I got over 100 successful students that I taught Forex to by myself, right? Because it's simple. So these are the 3 things that make Forex simple. Price action, support, and resistance. That's how I trade. Oh, I'm from Columbus, Georgia. But I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee, and now I'm in Portland, Oregon, heading out to LA. So if you're in LA, follow me _Billy Digital. You know, lunch on me, whatever. I love meeting followers. I love putting people on game. Let's talk money. Anyways, back to the point. So if you still got your pen and paper, price action, support, and resistance. That's all I use to trade. I don't use all these fancy indicators. I don't use all these different markups. Like, you look at my chart. If you follow me on Twitter, right? William Beard on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll see when I post my analysis, it's not all that extra stuff. Like, I'm not overcomplicating stuff. You overcomplicate Forex, you don't know what you're doing. You're just trying to seem fancy, like you know what you're doing. You don't have to overcomplicate anything. When you're teaching this to people, you keep it simple, right? So what does price action mean? That means when I'm looking at gold, if I see the prices at now, right, and I don't know where it's at now currently, let's say it's at 15, it's at $1,400, right? You're gonna go look at what happened last month, last week, maybe 6 years ago, 4 months ago. Like, you're gonna go look at past history, like what happened when price hit that level. When price was 1,400 a year ago, what happened, right? You're gonna see what happened. Did it go up? Did it go down? That's price action. That's trading based on price action, right? You can do that simply by using one indicator I like to call the relative strength index, the RSI. Write that down. Relative strength index. That's the only indicator I use, right? The relative strength index is going to help me with support and resistance. Now, what is support and resistance? Support and resistance means I'm buying low and I'm selling high, right? So I like to give an instruction. Let's say the market is a bouncy ball, right? You bounce a ball. The ball hits the floor, and then what happens? It's going to hit the ceiling. So support is the floor. Resistance is the ceiling. So when you bounce the ball, you're going to buy. The ball is working its way up. right? It's working its way up, and eventually hits a wall. Then it comes back down, and then it might play around in the middle, go down again. As the ball is making the market, right? You're gonna be marking with indicator with a line, right? Just a simple line, and say, okay, this is support. This is when price hit a bottom, and this is when price hit a top. This is when it hit a peak. You can simply make $100 a day trading off support and resistance. Just looking at a chart and seeing, okay, it hit a peak, it hit a bottom, now it's in the middle. Okay, when it hits this peak, again, it fell again. So that means that's a strong resistance. So when it hits this again, I'm going to get in a sell. Now, the strategy I have my students take is we do if-then statements. So write that down. If, then. If something happens, then I will. If price hits 1405, if gold hits 1405, then I will enter another sell and ride it up to 1420. If gold hits 1405 and falls, then I will enter a sell to 1400. Like, this is if-then statements. You will never blow an account if you go into a trade with a plan. Risk management and have a plan, right? Never trade more than you can afford to trade. Always keep your stop losses tight. I keep my stop losses very tight, simply because I don't fall in love with trades, right? Don't ever marry a trade. If you marry a trade, then you're attached to it. So eventually you will blow an account because you're not gonna know when to let go. You damn near 500 in the hole, like, oh, I know it's gonna come back around. But sometimes it will, right? The market is a pendulum. The market is a pendulum, right? Look at my finger. If you get into a buy and it goes down, right? And the price goes down. If you get into a buy and price goes down, all it's going to do is swing your way, right? Eventually it's going to swing back your way. What goes up has to come down, and what goes down will eventually come up. So patience is the name of the game, right? So far I told you about support and resistance. That means you're trading based off buy low, sell high. Price action. What happened in the past? What happened last week when price was here? And then there's another strategy where the market closes and opens, right? So when the market closes, it closes here, and when it opens, it can open here or here, but it can open up or down. It won't always open at the same place. That leaves a gap. That leaves a void, right? What happens if your girl or your boyfriend is telling you, hey, you're not showing me enough attention. Hey, you're not giving me enough gifts. She has a void. What's gonna happen? It's gonna get filled, right? It's the same thing with these charts, with this Forex chart, with the market. If there's a void, it will get filled. All gaps get filled, right? Eventually, there's a gap on Bitcoin. Still at $800, $1,100. People don't talk about that. There's a gap that hasn't gotten filled yet. Will it hit that? I believe it will. I believe Bitcoin will go back to 800 to 1100. But see, this is the thing about investors, right? A smart investor, smart money, doesn't chase the hype, right? We don't get excited. We see Bitcoin going up. We know it's going to go up. We know the hype is going to push it up. But we also know that resistance, you're going to get hit with that resistance. I knew people that was mortgaging their home to get in Bitcoin at 18,000. They sick right now. You know what I'm saying? That's not smart money. We don't ever want to do that. Smart money. So this is why you need a group of traders. You need an expert in your field to help you make logical decisions and to get you to where you need to go, right? So before I leave you, there's another thing you need to know, right? If you were doing my bootcamp day one, you would get into a trade. I would tell you, hey, you get your demo account set up. I would say, hey, go choose that one currency you're going to master. Make sure you love this currency because you're going to follow it everywhere it goes. And then you're going to make one trade and let that one trade run. You're not going to touch it. You're just going to let it run, right? So you can see what the market does. Then you're going to make another trade for you to start practicing. So you got one trade to let you see how that currency is moving. So you learn patience. And you got one trade that you're getting into, you don't know what you're doing. That's okay, right? Because by day 2, day 3, you're going to know what you're doing because Billy's going to teach you what to do. So yeah, The other thing you would need to know is candlesticks. And this is where people get confused, right? So candlestick, if I draw a candlestick, I'm going to draw a candlestick. So these little things right here are candlesticks, right? They got a body, and then they got what I call the wick, like a little candle, right? So with a candlestick, I like to call them boxers, right? I like fighters, right? You got a green one, you got a red one. You got the green corner, you got the red corner. The green corner is bull. He the bull, right? He green, he bullish, because when a bull strikes you, they strike up like that, right? So that means price is going up. We bullish, we good. Green corner. Red corner, I call it the bear, right? They bearish, because when a bear strikes you, they strike down, right? So that means price is going down. So when you look at a chart, you can look at different time frames. I like to look at the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily, and then the monthly, right? Mainly the 1 hour and the 4 hour, because me, I like to see where my trades are going, and then I'll look at the weekly to kind of see, like, for verification, right? So if I'm looking at the 1 hour, each candlestick represents 1 hour, and if the body is fat, then you know price was strong, right? Like the price moved, it was pretty strong price movement. Now sometimes you get these little skinny bodies, right? You get the little candlesticks on a diet, and then you get these long candles, these long wicks, right? The wicks kind of mean price is kind of like shot up there, shot up down there. Like if you want to trade and make money trading with wicks, you'll have to have take profit set. So yes, there is a way you can trade, and you can put your phone away. You can have a take profit set. You can have a stop loss set. You can have a ordered. You can have the phone enter order for you when price hits a certain level. All this can be automated, right? But if you want to actively learn, I want you to be involved in it. So when you understand candlesticks, you can understand price action, and then you can understand support and resistance. So I'm going to start taking questions. I know that was a lot, but that's how it happens in my boot camp, right? In my boot camp, you're going to get these videos. They're going to show you how to set up your demo account. But the real learning is when you're in my Telegram group, right? You got 24/7 access to me. There's over 100 students in there answering your questions. It's networking going on. I'm dropping gems, videos, audios. And then after that, right, after you go through my boot camp, you're going to be like, wow, this stuff really ain't that hard. I'm getting it. I'm starting to get it. Then you're going to move into the live trading, right? We're going to put you into a live trading. Everything is in-house. We stay in-house, right? Because I get to keep my eyes on you and make sure that you're doing right. Like, I don't want you to become dependent on me. I want you to become your own trader. But I'm not going to take it easy on you. I'm going to tell you how it is, right? I'm going to tell you straight up, yo, okay, I see you made $1,000 today, but you look at your risk management. What were you doing right there? They'd be like, yeah, you right. Yeah, I know. So my Instagram handle, right, is _Billy Digital. Let me type all this in, right? Okay, so Instagram is _Billy Digital. And what I'm going to do is, everyone that sat here and watched me and listened to me, right? So my bootcamp is one-time payment of $50. One-time payment of $50. But everyone, right, if you shoot me a follow, you shoot me a DM, say, hey, I was on the live, I watched you, I'll give you a discount code. I'll give you a special discount code. And you don't have to worry about, like, how do I set up my demo? You said you're going to show me. Like, that comes all in there, right? It's very quick. It's very simple. You're going to also get 3 books. 3 books that I read that changed my life as a trader. You're going to get the 3 books. You're going to get 24/7 access to me. Lifetime access to the Telegram group. I'll never close that down. That's going to continue to grow, right? All for one payment of $50. And if you DM me and follow me, I will give you a discount code, right? And I'll knock it down to $37 today only, right? So if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me. It's William Beard. It might be an underscore or something in there. But yeah, it's William Beard. You follow me on Twitter. I drop gems, right? I teach people how to make money, period. That's all I do. If you don't like the truth, if you don't like raw and uncut, then don't follow me, because I talk about money a lot, right? We don't we've been trained not to talk about money, but I like to talk about money because that's how you make more money, right? You make money by talking about money. I look at my goals every day. I have my goals on my whiteboard. How much money did I make today? How much money did I make this week? How much money did I make last month? If you don't know your numbers, how do you expect increase? Right? If you want to gain weight, you have to track how much you're eating. You have to track your workouts. If you want to lose weight, you have to track that. If you want to make money, it's the same way. So why don't we track money? You should talk about money, right? You and your friends should talk about money. You should talk about, hey, how much did you make this month? I made this much. Oh, you tripping. I made this much. You're going to have to get back to you going to have to get in your bag. You need to go to Billy's Bootcamp. So if you're interested in the Investors Bootcamp, right? It's a one-time payment. I'm going to help you to create another stream of income, which is very important. Not only is it important to create another stream of income, when the market does crash, you need to have a way to get some money. And this is a good way to get money, right? I didn't tell all my story, but there was a point when I quit corporate. So I'll give you, for everybody that's still here, I'll tell you a quick story. I was working a job in construction in Florida, had a nice place, made some good money, making $60K. I knew I had a promotion coming. I was gonna be making $72K, company car, company credit card. You know, they make you feel good, all the good stuff, right? But I told myself, I said, if I wanna be the best Billy I can be, is this job gonna get me there? And the answer was no. And I prayed, I got the sign that I needed, and I let everything go, right? See, some of you like this. You got everything you want in your hand. You think you good, right? But I don't know what you believe in, but I believe in God, right? I believe in higher power. So God is trying to give you more, but he can't hand you more because you won't let go of what you have. I had a comfortable job, a nice place, get into my bag, and I didn't want to let it go, but I had to for growth, right? So I let it all go. And I was actually homeless, but a fraternity brother. I'm a Sigma. Shout out to Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. So a fraternity brother let me sleep in his office room floor, right? Let me sleep on his floor. While I was on the floor, I was still learning how to trade. And it literally saved my life, knowing how to trade, right? Because I had to come up with like 2 bands. I had to come up with money to pay card. Like, I still had the bills there. I just left them, though. I said, I'm done with this job. And everything worked out in its favor. Now, man, you don't believe what I travel the world. I meet dope people. I connect with dope people. I talk shit on Twitter, get paid. I make people money. Like, this is what I do. Like, I'm pretty much everything I said I wanted. I'm slowly getting it because I had to let go. And what happens when I want more, right? I gotta let go of this. I gotta kill off who I am now and become something greater so I can achieve greater, right? And sometimes what we want doesn't come how we want it, but it will come if you take that leap. So I'm asking all of y'all to take that leap in yourself today, right? If you've been on the fence about investing in Forex, or if you've been on the fence about just investing in yourself, period, right? Think of this bootcamp as an investment in yourself. Because I promise you, I don't need the money. The money, you'll make that money back. Most people that's in my bootcamp, they make that money back when they get into a live trading account. The knowledge you get, the networking capability you get, you get all that back. So I'm gonna log off here now. It was good talking to y'all. If y'all have any questions, please put them down. I'll answer them. I know I went through a lot. Once again, I'm Billy. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in my inbox. I love helping people make money. Forex isn't the only thing I do, right? If you want to make money in e-commerce, I have a consulting business, so we help people build their brands. I've made thousands in affiliate marketing, right? You want to get into affiliate marketing, making money online. My life is all online based. Right, I wanted to start a car wash business. But I thought about it. Read The Millionaire Fast Lane. Let me see. I got a nice little book collection. Right, I'm gonna show y'all a book y'all need to read. 1 second. So not to get too deep, but right, I got the one thing. You need to read the one thing. You need to know what your one thing is. The Millionaire Fast Lane. And I give these books away free. If you follow me on Twitter, I do free books giveaways. I have a book challenge right now where I'm giving away a free Amazon gift card. I'll read a book a week. So if you read a book with me, if you at least purchase the book, you don't have to read it. If you purchase the book using my link, you get into a drawing to win an Amazon gift card. So reading is the key. The E-Myth, The Power of Broke, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, and Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. But those are all books that you need to read, and it'll make sense to you, right? You'll start reading and you'll start realizing, I need to kill off the old me, right? So if you want to make money online, I'm not just Forex guy. I make money online. Like, that's my life. Like I said, learn from somebody that's doing what you want to do. If you want to make money affiliate marketing, you want to make money promoting other people's products, if you want to make money being a consultant, if you want to make money in e-commerce, right? I say jump in e-commerce after you got in your bag. Like, maybe get into Forex, maybe get into some real estate, some wholesaling, right? Maybe get into something and you can build up some capital, then get into e-commerce. Right? I'm all about building up capital first. So I say Forex, real estate, service business. And real estate is a service business. A lot of people don't understand that. If you're a wholesaler, you're in a people business, right? You're doing a service to these sellers and these buyers. So that's why you get paid good money. Everyone that does a service business gets paid money because money is exchanged. It's not created. You can't say, I want to make more money. You can't make more money. You have to go create. You have to go get people to give you more money. Like, when you wake up, your first thing should be, where's my money? Who has my money, right? Who has it? If you work a job, then your job has your money. But if you want to make money as an entrepreneur, you want to make money on your own, you can create your own income. You just got to go find the people that have your money and go give them service to get that money. So that's all I got for you guys. I don't see any questions. So go follow me, _Billy Digital on IG, _Billy Digital, and William Beard on Twitter, right? That's WILLIAM BEAIRD. And yes, it is French. If you're in Nashville, Georgia, Baltimore area, LA, I'm about to be in LA. If you're in LA, hit me up. I'm about to be in Florida for a month. Hit me up. Any part of Florida. I love Florida. I love the West Coast. I love everywhere. Travel, guys. Make sure you travel. Enjoy yourself. When you make this Forex money, you know what I'm saying? Just shout me out and be like, yo, Billy, you got me right. That's all I love. That's all I want to see. So I just want to see everybody make some money. I want to see everybody get in their bag. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm out of here. Oh, the app. Okay, the app is MetaTrader 4, right? The app is MetaTrader 4. METATRADER 4, MetaTrader 4. Like I said, though, if you DM me, even if you don't want to join the bootcamp and you just want to know how to create a demo account, I have a free guide on how to do it, right? You can also check out my YouTube. My YouTube is William Beard, so I can give you a link to my YouTube as well. Just DM me, _Billy Digital. Twitter name is WILLIAM BEAIRD. IG is, let me just type it on here for y'all. So IG, right? Billy Digital. That's IG. And then Twitter is William Beard. So screenshot that so y'all can hit me up, because I do drop gems on the daily. I appreciate y'all listening to me. But I got to get up out of here. It was good chatting with y'all. If you about your bag, shoot me a DM. I can show you how to make some money. If you only making $100 a day online, I can increase that to 1,000. So I'm all about scaling, 10xing, and implementing. I take action. So if you're an action taker, hit me up. Also, if you want to make some extra money, hit me up. I'm just a money guy. That's it. All right. I'll holler at y'all.